Welcome back to Patrick's Parabox. The next level we're going to do is Eat, or the next world. So here we go. We are going on an adventure. Here we go. Now we're at Eat. We need to get into the box on this right-hand side, so we can't push it up against the wall. So this makes it fairly straightforward. The game mechanic we're going to do is Eat. We can push it up against that yellow block and it will consume it. So I need to end up in that top right corner. So first block in, second block in. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to line them all up and eat. It is telling us we can zoom in and out to see things. Very cool. All right, I need to eat 4 blocks, and 1 is against the bottom, which means that I can't have everything stacked up against the top, or I'm going to have a bad time. All right. We're going to start with those 2. Move it out of the way while we can still push it back up. Eat a couple more and push them the rest of the way in. All right, this one's fun. We need a block in the bottom right corner. So what we'll likely have to do is put this blue block, which has some empty space in it, into that position. To be able to push that yellow block out, we're going to have to eat it. And then we come back up and out. All right, first 4 levels done. Now this is fun. We need to get a block over here. We're going to need to get back out over here. We cannot push the yellow block into this position. We're going to have to eat it or push it up through the bottom in order to get it in position to push back out. There we go. Next level, same idea, except I can't push it up against the top of the wall. So now we're actually going to have to do the eat mechanism. So I push it down, have it eat it, push it into position, push the yellow block out, and head to our home. All right, next level. This should be 7. So I need to get into position all the way to the right, and we need to have 4 blocks in that blue one. So I'm going to start with pushing 1 in, 2 in, 3 in. This is the 4th one. And now we'll go eat, 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 eat. I'm going to hop into the block, and then I can come back into my home. All right, challenge level. This should be 8, eat 8. So I need to be in that little green block at the end of it, which means I probably need the blue block to eat it. I'm just looking around to see. I go in there. This is the same one, so we could just keep zooming in and zooming in. Okay, that's going to make me dizzy. I'm going to stop. So we have a couple pieces here. We have a block here that'll allow us to get back under. So what we're looking at is how do we eat this block here but still get in the side. So we'll try, we eat it here. I'm going to hop out the side so I can push it back off the edge. Now, if I were to come back down here, not quite. Still stuck. Still stuck. So that's not quite the play. Instead, I'm wondering if I can eat this yellow block come out the side here and push it off the edge. So now I have this extra yellow block. What I can do is I'll push it out before I continue. So now I have this yellow block off of the edge here. I'm going to try pushing this yellow block over so that we have an extra block when we start to eat. Oops. So we eat the one. I'm going to come out the side and push it over. And then we can eat the other two. So now our green block is off of the bottom. And I can push it up towards this ledge and hop in. All right. Ooh, this is fun. So we need a block here. We need a block in the green one. And to get to our target. The problem is, if we go to push this up against here, it won't actually work because we can't get under it. It's too high. So instead, we'll push it in one, move it around. Now we can push it back into place, come back out, and put our block where it needs to go. Oh, this is going to be fun. We need to get a block in, all the way in. So we have to go in and push it. We need to eat one to get it on the edge, and then we need to push one into the corner. Oh, almost there. We'll go check out what that fantastic thing is in a moment. All right, so we can zoom to see what's going on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ours after. So we're going to need to do a bunch of eating, but there is a good chance those green blocks are going to eat the yellow blocks if we just put them in. So instead of putting the green blocks in first, let me just think about this for a moment. There's going to be an order to do this in that makes it work. For example, if I do this, yeah, it goes in. So let's try this. It squishes it before it does, so we try the green blocks at the very bottom. Oops, easier to reset to put them in position for that. We'll see if this works or if this ends up squishing them in the wrong way. So this is just playing with the game mechanics to see what the priority is. So that's the priority. Give me a moment here. Instead, what I might try and do is see if I can squish them in here first. I'll bump that up one. The challenge is figuring out what the mechanic is to not have the green blocks swallow each other. And so it was using that edge. So this one, again, we need 2 blocks in this green one, which mean these two. We need the green one in the bottom right corner, and then we need to get back here. So likely what we're going to have to do is get the yellow block all the way in and take advantage of this blue block to make that happen. So I'm going to start by pushing the green block and the yellow block into the blue block, because then I can use that top wall of the blue block, oops, to get the yellow block in place. But I can still move the green block back out in order to get it in position to swallow the blue block, go into place, and head to my home. All right, let's take a look and see what we've got. Ooh, this is fun. These levels, try to explain how to do them. It's interesting. So I'm this little pea, and I have to remember, I think the equal sign is a goal. If I recall correctly, this dash is a goal, and I think blue is a block. So if I head into 2 from the bottom, that is correct. So if I come out the side, I can push B and around. I can push it into 2. I don't want to push it too far and have it come out, go up against that wall. So into position, and then I'm out. All right. And that is all of eat.